I'm Morgan Ostrom in Lincoln. Attorney General Mike Hilgers and Governor Jim Pillen announced Wednesday morning that the state has filed a lawsuit through the U.S. Supreme Court against Colorado. The lawsuit aims to enforce the South Platte River Compact created in 1923 and facilitate construction for the Perkins County Canal. Attorney General Hilgers says the compact was supposed to give Nebraska two things:
120 cubic feet per second of flow from the South Platte River during the summertime season, from April to October. That was promise number one. Promise number two was if Nebraska were to build the Perkins County Canal, what we know as the Perkins County Canal, that we would get an additional at least 500 cubic feet per second in the non-irrigated season.
Attorney General Hilgers says he believes this is the most consequential lawsuit Nebraska will be a part of in this generation and will take presumably 3 to 5 years.
The United States Supreme Court process isn't fast, but I will tell you, when we're talking about a compact that will last for hundreds of years, whether it takes an extra year or not, I think will, in the grand scheme, not matter as much as to whether or not we are enforcing the rights under the compact.
Governor Pillen says Colorado allows unlawful water diversions, hindering Nebraska during irrigation season. Nebraska currently irrigates 11 million acres.
Because of irrigation, it has transformed agriculture, livestock feeding, and the impact we have.
Governor Pillen also says this is a whole state issue.
It's gigantic for the city of Lincoln because that'll be about 12% of the water as it flows from the Perkins Canal.
Jesse Bradley from the Department of Natural Resources and Department of Environment and Energy says despite the lawsuit, the Perkins County Canal is still on schedule to be constructed.
We're currently in that process, working towards completion of the 60% design, and we're well into that permitting process.
The canal is scheduled to be fully complete by 2032. In other capital news, Governor Jim Pillen joined state senators and other state officials to celebrate the signing of bills aimed at getting the federal government less involved and improving operating efficiency. Governor Pillen says streamlining the government matters because it allows for Nebraskan businesses to focus on other things.
There are things that are put into statute years ago in the legislative body that maybe stays in place in business. We put processes in place, and after a period of time, you look at it and go, well, that doesn't make any sense anymore.
LB 346 was introduced by Speaker John Arch on Governor Pillen's behalf to eliminate 39 boards, commissions, and councils.
There is a constant, or should be a constant, ongoing review of these things. So much in government is easy to start, much harder to stop.
LB 376 advanced the Health and Human Service Committee to eliminate 28 mandatory reports and modified 8 at the Department of Health and Human Services, something Chief Executive Officer Steve Corsi is thankful for.
Before he signed LB 376, department staff at DHHS were required on average to submit one report to the legislature every other day, totaling more than about 1,800 pages per year.
LB 660 and LB 662 help the state keep better track of federal funds being received by agencies and requires agencies to have a plan should the funds drop 10%, introduced by Senator Bob Anderson.
This package strengthens Nebraska's security, both in terms of protecting our infrastructure from foreign surveillance and ensuring our financial commitment are transparent and accountable to the taxpayers.
Also under LB 660 is Senator Tanya Storer's LB 664 to give Nebraskans a more convenient way of submitting public comment when it comes to proposals and adoption of rules and regulation. Before 664, Nebraskans had to travel to Lancaster County to comment.
This bill gives individuals and businesses the ability to file legal challenges closer to home. For our small business owners, this change means less time, money spent, costly travel, and more opportunity to focus on growing their business and serving their communities.
Pillen says small businesses are the heart and soul of the state, and who the state does business with matters. Reporting from Lincoln, I'm Morgan Ostrom, NTV News.